everybody, Inchworm here. Welcome to the Inchworm Show, where it goes down. Tonight I have a very special interview. I have a very special person sitting here next to me, to my left. He is a director. He's a videographer. He's a photographer. He does so many different things, but he's the creator of a web series, Lake County's very own web series called Snakes. Welcome, Mr. Marcus Follins.
I'm just glad to be here.
Yes, I'm happy to have you. So you just gonna sip the drink and just,
That's
you know what I mean? Okay,
this,
look, I'm with it. I'm with it. It's all good. It's all good. So tell everybody just a little bit about what Snakes is and who you are, how you got started.
Snakes, I wrote Snakes in 2011. It was, at first it was a movie. And it was called Death Before Dishonor. And back then, the only person who was making film was Cornell Ford. So I kind of like didn't want to step on his toes. I was like full-time rapping at that point. So I just was like, what, fuck it. I kept it in a little situation. Fast forward to like 2015, I think that's when Carlos and them did The Bridge. And the main actor, one of the main actors on there was Kenneth Arnett. He played Dwayne, and that's my little cousin. I didn't know he wanted to act, knew how to act or nothing. So when, my family, when we seen it, we like, So I got to thinking, I'm like, well, I had to pull a big cousin move. So what you trying to do? You trying to be in the band, or you trying to own the band? And he was like, I'm trying to own it. So I'm like, look, G, I got this script, I got this movie. We need to go ahead and do this. And instead of being in auditioning for somebody else shit, we just be our own boss.
Come on now with it.
And cause that's just how I do. Like, I really ain't trying to work for nobody and have nobody tell me what to do unless you paying me, and stuff like that. So we did that, and I guess web series was what was popping at that time. Like, I'm older, so I ain't know nothing about no web series. I'm like, it's either a movie or a TV show. I don't know nothing about no web series. He was like, no, web series was popping, so we need to. And what we have for Snakes, it was too much to make a movie. It was like 2 hours, that wasn't gonna work. So we decided to stretch it out and make it a web series, and that's just what we did. And it was different.
Yeah.
When you go from being a rapper into that field, see, when you rap, it's all about you. See, I don't have to worry about nobody else coming to the studio if I don't want. I could do this and that. But when you doing film, it's a team sport. And as a director, it makes your patience and your trust. You have to have trust and you have to have patience, because, especially when you're dealing with grown folks. These ain't actors. None of these people are actors.
Okay.
So it's like I'm taking a bunch of just normal people and saying, this is what we finna do. So, and we all learning at the same time. So you looking at me like I'm not a step. Now, season 2, I ain't got those problems. Because we went through all that.
Before we get to season 2, how did you come up with all of the characters and who you were going to choose, even though they didn't have this acting experience? How did it come about?
I just believed. Well, one, I was kind of biased. Like I chose, my brother right here. This my little brother. I chose him to be JoJo. First of all, I'm gonna put him on blast because he didn't even want to do it at first. He was a non-believer. So I had to get on his ass. He finally came back around. Shantae, that's somebody I know for a long time. Shantae Coleman, I know her for a long time. I helped her with her first music video when she tried to be a model. Yeah. But she's attempting to be a model, so we had history. So I hit her up first. I just had a couple of my friends up, just like, look, let's do this. I didn't know it would be like this.
Right.
But I was just like, let's do this. Of course, my cousin, stuff like that. And then as it kind of ventured on, I kind of have a good eye on what I believe you can do, because Snakes is not it's not complex. It's not like a sci-fi movie, a horror movie. This is just like real life shit. Like, so it's not, even though you're not an actor, these roles aren't hard. You just playing drug dealers and cheaters and stuff like that. So that's not a hard role for some people to play. Most people have either cheated or been cheated on. Most of these niggas out here talking about they selling dope anyway. So let's see what you got.
Is that what it's about? What is the series about for the people that don't know?
Snakes, it's complex, but Snakes is just an embodiment of betrayal, deception, and family values. It's about a guy named Mike. Him his little brother comes to him with a lick, and at first he's not with it because that's not what he does, and then he ends up getting robbed for all his rent money and everything. So now he in a position where it's like, shit, we gotta do what we gotta do, or we gonna get evicted, and he end up falling in love with the lifestyle of the person who he was going to rob, and he like seen what that person had, and he was like, I could do that. And what happens is, once the situation goes left, he's put in a position to be like the biggest drug dealer in Lake County, and what that story goes from there, it just shows you what comes with that. You steadily got people coming for your throne. You know, when you live that lifestyle, it's hard to have one woman. Like, cause most niggas, when you in that position of power, if you a drug lord, cartel, you don't got one girlfriend. I ain't trying to hear that. Like, so you got those type of situations. Then you consistently have to worry about people snaking you. Basically, it's like you have to keep looking over your shoulder, because it's usually the slogan for snakes is snakes don't hiss no more, they call you family. So that's usually, you know, the ones you got to look out for is not the new niggas, it's the ones that was with you from the jump.
Do you feel like it's like that in Lake County?
It's like that in the world. Okay. I don't like when people try to just blame that on Lake County. I done been state to state. I done been in plenty different cities, and snakes. As long as it's grass, it's snakes in the grass. So you know, I don't like to put that in one spot. But I mean, Lake County most definitely. It's a lot of snakes. Okay, so you've been working really hard. So I got to give my kudos to you. Shout out to you. I know that when you first started, you were trying to get the 1,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden, you hit it, and then now you up to, like, as soon as you put up an episode, you get 1,000 viewers. Like, as soon as you put it up, like, it's really, everything is just coming up for you. So shout out to you for doing that and working hard. Shout out to the fans. And the fans for watching, all the fans out there. My fan base is shout out to my fan base. My fan base they don't play. They'll get on your ass. They serious about it. They don't play. Do not disrespect us. Do not, like, I didn't see people get nailed to the wall and stuff like that. It'd be like, just chill. just chill. If you got an issue, just keep it to yourself, But you need that, because my biggest goal was to break that local that notion that Lake County don't support each other. That's false, because I have the whole city behind me, and that's hard, because just because you put out a web series or a show or something, that don't mean that they owe you nothing. So that lets you know that what we did was something special, because it's hard to take 13, it's like 13, 15 of us non-actors. Nobody, never had an acting class, none of that. I taught myself how to shoot with the camera, I taught myself how to act, doing that, I had to teach them how to act, and then we trying to keep all that together, and then still marketing, trying to get this. I probably spent about we spread about $600 worth of props. Yeah. And we just kept sharing that. We kept sharing the same little guns and the same packs of flour. I don't know how many packs of flour that busted in the bag, and all kind of stuff. So it was the struggle. Like I said, we got it out the mud. But like I said, none of it would have been anything if the fans didn't, because if they just said we don't want it. I really found out my fan base when I gave them the last episode. That shit was 2 hours. Damn, I know. And we got 11,000 views in like 7 days. That's dope. That is so dope. And no money. I never put $1 behind promotion. So anything that my subscribers, my views, my comments, all that, that's all natural. I wanted to do that on purpose, because I feel like if I would have put maybe $500 to $1,000 in promotion, I would have never known if it was really good. Because you can pay and do all that, but when you do that, you kind of take out are people really watching this because they want to watch it? Is it word of mouth? Yeah. And that's why I took it back to like the old school, like the streets, like when the old school rappers used to sell the CDs out they trunk. So if you had that mixtape, you got it from there. It wasn't like, just like, you download everything on iTunes and stuff. You really had to hear about, because Waukegan is small. Yeah. So when you get people from Milwaukee and Chicago, and we got people from Tennessee, Atlanta, California, Indiana coming on there, because your Facebook fan base and your YouTube fan base is totally different. Because I don't know half these people on YouTube, and they be like, hey, stop playing with me. Drop that episode. I already know you ready? Yeah.
So, who had the best pussy? Rhonda, Shauna, Nikki, or Nikki's sister? I bet you didn't know that was coming.
Mm-mm.
Come on! Nikki or Nikki's sister? Oh,
shit.
Marcus,
Ah.
who had the best pussy? Rhonda, Shauna, Nikki, or Nikki's sister?
Can we do all of them? Well, this Mike talking, so
Mike here. Okay, here's Mike.
Mike here. Shit. I'm gonna have to go with my baby mama. I left her. I go with my baby mama.
Yeah, she gonna beat your ass.
Shit,
Wait, I didn't hear you say
you got my ex over here?
I know.
Shit, it's gonna be hot in season 2.
Man, well, you stay with her. You stay with her. So I'm assuming that's why.
Yeah, you know, it's all about the family, man. That was hot. I felt like that was a real question. Shit.
I know something must be going on. You acting like that.
Yeah, that's just a lot. You know, you got one of them sitting right here.
Okay. Okay. I'm done.
That was deep. I ain't never heard that one.
I had to hit you with that one. Okay. Is Mike's brother ever gonna get clean again? Because he does crack.
Cold.
Oh, sorry.
Is he gonna ever get clean? You gotta watch season 2. You gotta watch season 2.
Can I get a hint?
He finna hit y'all with some different shit. He's an addict. We'll just put it that way.
Okay.
He's an addict.
Okay. So why did you still in character, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you decide to stay with Nikki? Ooh.
Shit. I should have came up myself. Well, Mike looked at it like it kind of opened up his eyes for him to be the man that his father never was with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the situation that Mike was in. It's like he has a chance to be something more than a drug dealer, more than, you know, just this killer in the street and stuff like that. Now you have a chance to be an inspiration to somebody, so you gotta go for that. And that means, you know, if that means your baby mama, you gotta be a family with your baby mama, then that's what you gotta do.
Are all Mike's secrets gonna come out in the next season?
A couple.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Okay.
I got 3 seasons. I have to watch season 1 in order for you to get season 2, because it's like what you said, it's the secrets. It's a lot of stuff that is gonna explain what happened before season 1 came in. Come season 2, it's gonna be a lot of changes.
I'm excited.
If y'all team Mike and team JoJo,
Ew.
those two are 2 characters that I will tell you are finna have a dramatic change in character.
Oh snap.
So I'm gonna give you that one. Team Shauna will be very team battered woman.
Oh snap. So throw some other stuff out there. What else going on?
Well, y'all know Zoe.
Oh yes, we saw that at the end of the season.
So if you know the history between Mike and Zoe,
it's about to go down.
I thought I put a bullet in his. I did put a bullet in his head. I thought it stayed in there. So he a little upset. Like he might be a little upset at me in season 2. I don't know if we gonna be friends. Like so that's something that you gotta deal with. And then you know, so if you remember at the end of season 1, I left and went to Miami.
What was you doing in Miami?
Gotta watch season 2.
You know I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this.
Gotta watch season 2.
But I just want to, once again, I got to commend you on the come up for season 2. Just with everything that's going on, because I understand it. I understand the production side of things with whatever that you're doing. Like my friend stepped in and was like, look, I'm going to help you because your ass is going crazy. And even now, I'm still going crazy with everything. But you got to be willing to open up and allow people to come in too, because I know that was hard for me, and I know it's hard for you. You got to trust people, because I know you were saying the last interview that we had, you know, you've got different people, you know, the cast is holding the cameras, you know what I mean, and then you need help editing, and it's crazy, and then you don't get to see it come out the way that you visioned it. So
it's hard. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you too. Something I never told nobody publicly. I had like damn near a nervous breakdown at one point. Like I wasn't on, what was that, when I wasn't on social media, I was using his phone. I had broke my phone in half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit was stressing me out. Like,
Yeah.
I threw that motherfucker. I broke it like every Monday. Ding, 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 ding. You got Facebook going off, Twitter going off, Snapchat going off, Instagram going off, texting, phone calls. Ding, 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 boom, 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 boom. Ah, fuck this phone. Like, I had went through like a depression stage. I had got into it. I was in a relationship issues. The snakes damn near killed my relationship. I was focused. I wasn't even the best father that I was supposed to be. I had neglected my kids for a long time. Not like purposely, because you'll understand this. So it's like, when you in that mind state, all you know is go.
I get it.
So it's like, I got tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is snakes finna pop. I'm trying to get my little brother. He do music. I'm trying to make sure he a star. I'm trying to make sure Shantae, Quita, you know, that's my G, that's my rider. You know, I'm trying to make sure she want to be an actress. She want to be a model. Dejanay want to be an actress. Diamond want to be a makeup famous artist. Like, everybody on this show is trying to inspire to do something.
Right.
And they putting they shit in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
I made them a promise that I'm finna get us to a spot. So I got a lot of pressure on that.
Yeah.
And then I'm also supposed to be a father. And then I got a damn job where I work fucking 12 hours a day. So I'm working from 6 in the morning to 6 at night. And then when I get off, I'm going to film from 8 at night to 2 in the morning, come back to the crib at like 3 in the morning, sleep till 4, 5, get up, go to work again, all that shit. That shit, after a while, that shit gets stressful. Like,
yep.
And then when a motherfucker tell you they want to do something with you, no, I don't want to do shit, I want to film.
I know.
Like, I'm trying to get this shit done. Like, and then when you got people quitting or, you know, you got attitude problems and shit, I might come on set and get that just popping the fuck off on people, but it's not like they did nothing particular. I might just be blue from some other shit. So we had a lot of, when you do this, it's like a family. Mm-hmm. So it's like, we've been doing this shit for 2 years. Like, it came out into last summer, but we've been filming since 2016.
With you, right? Tell the people who you got here with you today.
I got my little brother, Shavi So Cocky, on the show. He plays JoJo. Mm-hmm. That's my right-hand man. Mm-hmm. And then I have my one...
you just dissed us. I don't know. You just talked about her.
I don't know. She was, babe. Like, episode 5 through 9.
Okay, so I'm here with some of the cast from Snakes, the web series. Tell everybody just who you are, your name, and your role on the show. Start with you.
Oh, my name's Shavi So Cocky, better known as JoJo on the show.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My name is Shantae Coleman, and I play Shauna.
Well, one, if you ain't watched it yet, you tweaking.
You gotta watch it.
Big bugging. But my character, he like Mike's right hand.
Mm-hmm.
More like the silent, more affirmative one. You know, let Mike do all the talking.
Mm-hmm.
So like the first season, you ain't really get to see too much of me because it's gonna be explained in season 2.
You can't tell us none?
You gotta watch season 2.
You ain't shit.
But you know,
subscribe.
That's really all it is about me in the first season.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your role?
Yes, I play Shauna. I play the girlfriend at one point.
Are you the side chick or the girlfriend?
No, I'm definitely not the side chick. We're not gonna get them type of vibes.
Okay.
So basically, I play the naive girlfriend that basically doesn't know about the streets as much as she could, and I just play the angelic one. I fall in love with somebody that I grew up with in the neighborhood or whatever, and yeah, like.
Why do you think Mike stayed with you? I mean left you and stayed with his baby mom?
Well, Shauna's character.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's a lot of things that she didn't know, so it's like she doesn't understand what's going on. So in season 2, we're gonna find all that out. But I do believe that they have more history.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So
have you read the script for season 2? Do you have any idea about what's okay? So you do know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Is anything good?
It's very good. So you definitely have to watch.
You gonna get pregnant?
What?
Yeah.
Jeez, you're making me hot, yes. You're making me hot.
Yeah, my baby mama is. Both of them. Look.
Well, you definitely have to watch season 2 to know what's going to happen between me and Mike.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what has been some of the challenges with working on set? Just some some things that have happened?
I can say schedules for the most part. Trying to get our schedules together. Everybody has different lifestyles. Everybody has different things going on.
Mm-hmm.
So that one really, to me.
Yeah, I agree with the scheduling, but I don't know what you meant as far as like what's been challenging, like as far as like acting.
Whatever in general.
For me though, I don't know. I feel like acting is it's a hidden talent that you got to really tap into.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a talent behind other talents. Like I'm a musician.
Okay.
So I'm built to perform in front of large audience and stuff. And this camera that's facing you, you gotta know how to act in front of that. You know what I'm saying? Being in different videos, playing different roles in music videos kind of helped me. So I think acting's pretty easy.
So it's kind of one and the same.
Yeah.
It is.
But the hardest part about it was like, having a film, helping hold camera, learning all that stuff.
Yeah.
Staying in character.
That's dope.
Not saying what you would really say to a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's been a lot of things. Like, we always, like, switch things up, like, in the script. Like, man, I don't know if he gonna say it like that.
Right.
Like, I'd rather, like, say it like this.
You gotta react. You gotta
Yeah.
react from it, and it bounces off of the person. You gotta do that. All right. So tell everybody why they should tune in to Snakes.
I think you should tune in because first of all, like it's like the best web series out right now, in my opinion. And it's a lot of good drama and a lot of good loving and it's good, and you definitely have to watch it because you don't want to hear people talk about it. So check it out.
I feel like shit. If you can't afford stars. It's the hottest thing busting on YouTube right now.
Okay.
That's just being honest though. It ain't
Yes.
another show out there. It ain't like nobody else's show. It's real. You know what I'm saying? You would go outside and see a scene. Real life.
Yes.
So I just think everybody can connect with it and can relate to it. I think that's why you should watch it. And it'll probably help you in some day-to-day issue,
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for being
Sure.
here. Thank you so much for being here, Marcus. Thank you to the cast, everybody that showed up. Thank you. Make sure you all subscribe and watch the show. Season 2 is on its way out. Make sure you follow me. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Yashin Inchworm Phillips. Follow The Inchworm Show on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. I'm out of here. Peace. Hey everybody, thanks for kicking it with me in the wormhole. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That red button below that says subscribe, click that button, and then also the bell right next to it so you can get alerts for all of my new interviews.